Hey everyone, today I want to talk about something deeply important to me and to many people in the LGBTQIA plus community, especially those of us who are on the asexual and aromantic spectrums. I want to dive into the concept of chosen or found family. Found family, or sometimes called chosen family, is a term that means a lot of things to different people, but at its core, it refers to the family we create for ourselves. People who we love and who love us and support us, not because of the blood ties or social expectations, but because they choose to be part of our lives. This is especially significant for aspec folks, because many of us don't fit the traditional mold of relationships, whether that's romantic, sexual, or familial. We can sometimes feel isolated, and that's where a chosen family or a found family really comes in. Being asexual or aromantic, we don't always have the same experiences or needs when it comes to romantic or sexual relationships. And sometimes that can also create issues in our familial relationships. Sometimes that can make us feel really disconnected from the people around us. But found family, people who accept and care for us, not based on society's expectations, but because they get us, is a powerful source of love and belonging. I've been incredibly lucky to have some people that I consider my found family, and I want to take a moment to talk about a couple of them today. First, there's my friend Steph. Steph and I became friends in high school when I actually dated one of her best friends in my sophomore year of high school. But it was our junior year having gym class together, and then our senior year when we started working on the school newspaper together, that our friendship really began to take shape. After high school, we became even better friends, in part because our universities were in pretty close proximity to each other. We loved a lot of the same music, like Death Cab for Cutie and Iron and Wine and Matt and Kim. And there's not a single person I've ever met who can go toe-to-toe with her in sports trivia. But there's a lot more than that. We've seen each other through some pretty tough points. And through that, a really strong trust formed. She was the first person that I came out to in person. The first time I actually said it out loud that I'm asexual. And she has been such a huge support for me. She's learned so much on my behalf to be a better ally for me. She lives out in Seattle now, and I've actually gone out that way the past 2 summers to see her. This past summer, I was there for her wedding. She said how much it meant to her that I had come all that way, but I told her, as far as I'm concerned, she's my sister, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Just last week, she texted me the next morning after the election to make sure that I was okay. And we checked in on each other, and we've been checking in on each other. Because friends do that for each other. Found family do that for each other. Like I said, she is my sister as far as I'm concerned. And then there's Chaz. Chaz is another person that I would consider family. We met in freshman football where we would keep each other company on the bench. He had just had knee surgery, and me, well, I was just not very good. Like Steph, one thing that Chaz and I bonded over quickly was music. If Steph's my indie rock bestie, Chaz is my partner in punk. From Warp tours to emo nights to just nights lying on the hoods of our cars in the Taco Bell parking lot, blaring Paramore and talking about life. We've been to the best of pits, and we've helped each other out of the worst of pits that life has thrown at us. He asked me to be the best man in his wedding, and I had to say yes in a heartbeat. I don't know who I'd be or where I'd be without him today. We've laughed together, we've cried together, and we've faced fears together. Most recently, he actually came with me to Steph's wedding, and we went up the Space Needle together. I knew I had a fear of heights, but turns out we actually both do. But we faced it together. And whatever else life decides to throw at us, we'll face that together too. Those are just two examples of my found family. People who have made life fuller, richer, more meaningful. And the best part, chosen family doesn't have to look the same for everyone. It can be one person, a few people, or a whole group. It's about the connection and the love you share, not about fitting into some pre-made mold. At the end of the day, found family is a reminder that love isn't confined to bloodlines or to romantic relationships. It's about the people who lift you up, who understand you, and who make your life better just by being a part of it. Especially for those of us who might not find that kind of connection in traditional relationships, found family is a powerful and essential part of our lives. Recently, a comment on one of my videos said that love isn't platonic. They said that love is reserved for your exclusives, as they put it. Your romantic partner or your immediate family. Now, I don't know this commenter personally, but based on what they said, I suspect they might even be aplatonic and don't experience platonic attraction, if I had to guess. But I'm here to tell you that I do love my friends. They mean the world to me. They're the best, most comforting, most caring, most exciting, and most important relationships that I have. And I do love them with all my heart. So if you have a found family, make sure you let them know how much they mean to you. Found family, chosen family, whatever word you want to use for it, it isn't just a concept. It's real. And it's something that you deserve to have in your life if that's what you're after. Thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments about your found family. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Aro and Ace content. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.